I'm Kale from Sprong News. Today, we'll be discussing the pressing matters of child soldiers. Worldwide, various countries and armed groups have child soldiers enlisted in their ranks. Some kids choose to join, many others are not given the choice. Let's cut to our senior Sprong News global analyst, James Van Sloten.
Hello, Kale. The use of child soldiers has become a great problem around the world. As of right now, there are at least 300,000 child soldiers around the world, mainly in the countries Afghanistan, Burma, Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Russia, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen. Of these 300,000, 93,236 children have sadly passed away from fighting in wars and other services. As young as 8 years old, children can become child soldiers. They can become sex slaves and even suicide bombers. Girls will suffer from gender-based violence. Many children are put into jobs such as guards, spies, messengers, porters, cooks, and domestic servants. For relief, the United Nations has started the foundation UNICEF, whose motto is, "We are children, not soldiers." The foundation was formed in 1946 due to the effects of World War II. They are fighting to stop countries from enlisting child soldiers. They do this by preparing child soldiers for civilian life by helping them to deal with their trauma from war. Back to Kale.
Thanks, James. The use of child soldiers is a very sad subject to discuss. However, we at Sprong News discuss any pressing matters taking action in the world today. Let's turn to Bucko for the latest weather reports.
Thank you, Kale. During the use of child soldiers, the weather has been unforgivable for these children. These children have had to endure hot, painful, and grueling weather. Every day, these kids have to fight, survive, and struggle in this excruciating heat. The weather in the past week in Sudan, one of the places that uses child soldiers, has looked like this. As you can see, it is very hot, reaching heats as high as 105 degrees and as low as 81. These conditions are not ideal for any 8-year-old that has to serve in these. Back to you, Kale.
Thank you, Bucko. Let's cut to James, who's in the field with a first-of-a-kind interview.
Now we are here with Cooper Hutch, a former child soldier. So Cooper, what age were you enlisted?
Hi everybody, my name's Cooper. I was enlisted at the young age of 9 years old. I was born in North Sudan and I was kidnapped and migrated to South Sudan, where I worked as a spy for the army. As a child, I would infiltrate North Sudan and gain vital information to bring back to the Southern Sudanese government.
Should we do that?
Oh my God, it's fine.
Sorry.
Oh my God, it's fine.
Keep going.
Okay.
We'll edit it out.
Did you have any other jobs?
I was an overnight guard for a government building, a messenger back and forth in town, and even learned how to cook for the government officials later in my adolescence. Through this, I got to learn about the way these people work and the ins and outs of their heinous business.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Tell us about your foundation and what you are doing to help recovering child soldiers, how you're helping to stop the enlistment of children.
Ah, yes. After 6 years, I was able to escape. I am now part of the UNICEF Foundation. Our mission is to help recover children that are child soldiers from being child soldiers by preparing them for the real world and things that come with it.
Wow, that is amazing. All that you're doing for the next generation to be protected and help those with trauma recover. Back to you, Kale.
Thank you, James. Very interesting to see a first-hand account of a survivor of child soldiery. Thank you for watching this morning's segment of Sprong News. Tune back in tomorrow.
Fire when the storm hits you.
That's it, Brian?